percent they're buying. We're still in business. Everybody has different views of things, but if I spent $60 for a proof Silver Eagle signed by the Secretary of the Treasury that's certified 70, yeah, that has a premium. Now I may have paid $60 at one time for it, but at 100 now, it's too cheap. When you bought your house for $100,000 and you sold it for $1 million, do you sell it for 110,000? No, you take the market at the time. Just to clear that up. And for those of you who talk like that to me, get back under your bridges. You piss me off. This is business and we work to make a business. We make profit. And you have to have the volatility you have now. You have to take that into concern also.
The guy is pissed. So I don't know if you guys watch CoinGuy. I do. And I actually made a video beginning of the year thinking like before the fun show, I actually was going to put out a video, but then I like stopped because I'm gonna watch CoinGuy a little bit more. But I in my video I was like, man, I think CoinGuy should retire because he's getting pissed. And what I mean he's getting pissed, like he is a rare coin dealer, right? He is vastly knowledgeable, probably the most knowledgeable guy around when it comes to rare coins, right? We're talking numismatic value. We're not talking bullion and stuff like that. And anyways, he made his son's the one that records, and they made a video. I think it was yesterday, and it was interesting too because they had just done inventory. They had shut down for a little bit to do inventory, which a lot of coin dealers do. What I found was interesting though is like, okay, you guys did inventory, but in your video yesterday, you're like, yeah, I got a standing Liberty quarter in the case, and I got $6 on it. He actually has, all his price tags are handwritten, and he's like, that's too cheap. So he's like, I got these guys coming in, and they're like, well, I'll buy that standing Liberty quarter for $6. Well, for those of you that don't stack, what that means is, a quarter is like $16 in silver value. So he's like getting pissed that people are like want to buy stuff in his showcase for the price that he put in there, and he's not honoring that price because he's like, the price of silver is more than what this coin is worth. But then the people in the comments are like, well, dude, you have $6 on this quarter. You probably only gave somebody back in the day $2 for it or $3 for it. When a quarter was maybe $4, when silver was like 20. What was a quarter? I don't even remember. I think a quarter was close to, 20 times face. Yeah, it's probably close to a few bucks. So people are lighting up CoinGuy, and then he like was showing his American Silver Eagles, not the ones like that come in tubes. Like these are like graded proof American Silver Eagles, and he's like, while they were recording yesterday, he's like showing the prices, and he's got like $105, right, on a proof 69 American Silver Eagle that's been professionally graded by PCGS, and it's actually been like signed by somebody, like Mercanti or somebody. And he's like, these are too cheap. I can't sell them for $105. So people in the comments got pissed because they're like, well, wait a minute, dude, you got a price tag of 105 on this coin. Why can't you sell it to someone that walks in the shop for $105? Like, you're the one that put the price on there. And then in this video, he just explains like, yeah, I might have paid $60 for it, but right now $105 for that coin is too cheap. And it's kind of like, yes, it is too cheap, but the customer didn't write the prices on your coins in your shop. And I get, he's got thousands. It would probably take him weeks to update all the prices on everything. To literally just go around and take the stickers off, because he puts those see these little orange stickers, like the garage sale stickers. That's just how he rolls, right? He doesn't put a UPC or a bar scan on any of the inventory. It's literally like, it's in and out. It's a pretty simple inventory system, but there's a huge flaw in it because now his numismatic coins, and he was complaining like, hey, I got, this whole Barber quarter collection or Barber half collection. I think he was showing yesterday too. And he's like, I bought an album and now I'm just going to put this out there in a roll because I can't sell them individually. Like someone would probably want to spend 50 cents or a dollar more because of the numismatic value. And it's like, no, nobody cares. He's just getting blasted with like silver guys that are coming in. They're preying on shops like this, where they're trying to pull one over on the shop owner. And he's like, he won't leave the reins either. Because imagine this. Okay, let's picture this. So let's say Coin Guy is off that day, and all his stuff in the cases are actually priced, right? And then he's got like an employee that is working the shop, or let's say a family member that knows nothing about the value of silver. All they know is like, I'm here as a cashier. You're bringing me an item, whatever the price, or you want to buy this item in the case. It says $6. It's a Standing Liberty quarter. And then you, the buyer, buy it because that's the price in the case. But you, the buyer, know like, dude, I'm getting this freaking silver Standing Liberty quarter, $10 under spot. This is awesome. So you're going to like go in and pick everything in the case. So now I feel like Coin Guy's nervous because he's like, oh my God, I have all this inventory in my shop, including graded, what did he say in this video? Proof 70, like signed. Yeah, like $105 is way too cheap. But you got it for 60. Like, just get rid of it, man. Make $40 profit. Like, unload it. I get it. Or why don't you go through your inventory and like close your shop for like 2 days and just go through all your inventory. Have your family, have your son just go through it and say, hey, let's make sure we got the right prices on these numismatic coins. Or do what Brian from Vermilion Enterprises did. What was it, like a couple of weeks ago? He just showed like, yeah, we've been at it for 3.5 hours, and then all you see next to the dumpster is like all this plastic. He literally blew up every proof Silver Eagle, any graded MS69. He just popped it off the plastic and he sent it to the refinery. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. I personally think, and this is how I look at it. Okay. When I'm buying a coin, and even if I'm selling it below melt, as long as I'm making a profit, who cares? It's going to make that buyer happy. It's going to make that customer happy, and they're going to keep coming back in your shop. But he's kind of like in this fear mode where it's like, oh my God, all this stuff that I've spent all these years, accumulating, he's now has it listed below spot in his shop, and he gives great deals. Like, what did he say earlier in the video? If you guys want to watch it, he's like, yeah, I sell American Silver Eagles right now for 93, three over the price of melt. Like that's a pretty good deal, I guess. But he might have bought them for like 45 or 35. Like, again, it's a tough place to be when your true passion is an actual, numismatics of coins. And when silver rises this fast, when gold rises this fast, it destroys the hobby. And guys like this, they get pissed when you go into their shop and you don't want to pay the price that on the tag that he actually made. So that's why a lot of people in the comments are like, dude, you're being greedy. Like, sell it for 105. You paid 60 or whatever for it. From my personal experience, an American Silver Eagle, okay, when let's say silver was $30 an ounce and a regular American Silver Eagle was 35, and if you bring in a proof 70 Mercanti signature PCGS perfectly graded coin that normally sells for about 100 to 125 bucks, the coin shop's going to be like, dude, I can only give you like 50 bucks for this, or 55, maybe 60. And that's because they would have to sell it for 100 or more, or they always tell you the excuse, well, we do have an eBay portion of our shop that we put these type of items on eBay, but I got to pay a dude to list it. We got to pay the eBay fees, and they always tell you like 15%, which is really BS. The percentage fee is like 7.5% if you have a store subscription on eBay, and it's only 28 bucks a month. And you can watch my other videos on how to do that. But I don't think he paid $60 for that Proof 70 coin that he's got listed for 105. I'm pretty sure, pretty confident he probably paid 50, 55, which is great. He's got plenty of margin, but now he's saying it's at 105, it's too cheap. He should be asking like 125. And I'm kind of replying back like, no, that's not the case. The numismatic value has definitely shrunk, but as long as you bought it right, dude, sell it for what you put the price tag on it. Unload, get rid of all that stuff out of your store. Like, why is that stuff still in there? So I feel like people are coming in and they're getting in a battle, with him. Even his regulars are probably like, dude, Coin Guy, you got $6 on this. I want to buy the Standing Liberty Quarter. Or you got 105 on this Proof American Silver Eagle. I want to buy it. No, it's too cheap. Well, you put the price tag on there. So that's why he's getting lit up in the comments. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. Love Coin Guy. Love his heart in the hobby. Remember, this guy was a cook, and he did grow up in the projects in New York. So don't mess with Coin Guy. I think he's a great guy, but I really think he should just stick to numismatics, and then in his shop, like dedicate a dedicated space for bullion, and maybe have his son just run the bullion part. But his son should go through the numismatic inventory, pull that out of the numismatic portion of it, and put that in the bullion category. So that way there's no price fights or people calling them out on YouTube. Again, you did inventory, which is interesting, but you didn't change your prices, and you were closed during the holidays. So why didn't you have someone help you at least change the price tags on some of your stuff? And I get it. Silver went up to 91. Now it's like 88, whatever. But all right, we'll leave it at that, guys. But let me know what you think. If you walked into a coin shop like this one that is on YouTube, that is pretty famous, like he's definitely an ambassador of coins. Look at this. He's got Best of 2023 Coin Guy on his right on the desk there. And you walked into his shop and there was a price tag on something, and you said, I would be happy to pay this price tag that you made, the shop owner, and they don't honor it, I would never walk in that store again. I'd be like, dude, sorry, this is bullshit. That would make me upset, even though I would know like, hey, this is way below spot, but again, like, why is that inventory still there? Because he probably fights with people about that. So that's just my personal belief. If you are not running a tight ship on your shop, dude, it's time to retire, or just give the bullion, like, again, set up a separate bullion section with your shop. But other than that, like, dude, we need you to get people interested in numismatics. So your efforts would be better served concentrating on that aspect of it. But I get it. It's like, whatever. It's a tough place to be. It's a tough place to be. Now, have I personally sold coins way below what I should have? Yeah. I show you guys examples all the time. It's like, oh yeah, I sold this, BU Peace Dollar for $55, and then and it melts for whatever, $62, $63. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. I sold it $8 below the price of silver at that time. So that buyer made out really, really well. But I also bought the Peace Dollar for $35. So I made, under $20 profit. I'm happy. My buyer's happy because he got a really nice coin below spot, and everybody's happy. So yeah, just honor your prices. If you don't like your prices, it's your shop. You should change them. We'll just leave it at that. But as a personal guy himself, I love him. I think he's awesome. I do not think he should retire. I just think he should release a little bit of control in the shop, as far as at least let his son go through the numismatic stuff and double check to see that none of the coins are priced under the price of melt. And if they are, dude, put them in a bargain bin. So when someone comes in, like, these are all the bargains I have, and you as the shop owner, you're still making money, because you definitely, if you're offering a Standing Liberty Quarter for $6 in your numismatic part of the showcase, that means you probably got it for $2 or $3, or you bought it in a collection. So you're doing all right. But if you don't like what people are giving you in the comments and you don't want to sell it for $6, well, dude, change your price in the store. It's that simple. It really is that simple. But keep making content. We love you, Coin Guy. Stay healthy out there, man. and keep doing what you do. Talk to you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.